Morning. It is a freaking cold one. We are getting into the 30s and 40s at night. So we're in full swing fall here in Maine, which is our busy season at Origin. I should swing this around and show you the fall colors, and I will probably do that actually. I'm gonna do I gotta hit all the locations today. Jiu-jitsu factory, boot plant, footwear, and media department. And I'm just gonna bring you inside kind of our fall collection, like all this shit we've been working on over the past year. We're releasing some cool. Last week we released those cotton jeans at $88, which is awesome, and our Maverick denim jacket. This week we're releasing our MOAB jacket, and in a few different colors. This is something we've been working on for a long time. This is one of our hero products. Took a lot of effort to get it perfect, best in class. The fabric's a little tricky to work with, and yeah, just took a lot of effort. Here, check this out. I know people want to see what it looks like in Maine, so as you can see, fall is in full swing. So that's what Maine looks like, folks. It is beautiful this time of year, and this isn't even peak fall yet. This is early fall. The colors will explode in the coming weeks, and then all sorts of flatlanders will show up. Those are out-of-towners will show up and descend upon the western mountains of Maine to do what they call leaf peeping. That's the term we use. They're called leaf peepers, which is kind of a strange term to use, leaf peeping. But that's what's about to happen. So yeah, anyways, the fall collection, MOAB jacket, hard to make, but releasing this week, which we're super stoked about. It's our hero product for the fall, and we've kind of completed that fall look, which is so cool. Like right now I'm wearing the Ironside Chelsea boots, which are just slip-ons. They're freaking rugged. I've got my black Delta jeans on, which are some of my favorite pants for fall and winter. And of course the MOAB jacket. So I'm head to toe in Origin right now, and this is the season that we build for. Normally, we're still trying to balance out our summer and spring offering. We did a decent job this year. Next year is going to be way better, but we definitely got our fall on lockdown. All right, you want to see some more sexy shots? Here you go. It's like a storybook with the fog and steam, the cold sucking the sun sucking the heat from the earth. It is gorgeous in the fall, though. It's pretty mythical living here. All right, hope you got your fill there. Back to business. We are also working on some footwear for next year, and I want to bring you inside and look at and show you that, and also some sneakers. You know, we've been working on the sneakers, so I want to bring you inside and look at that today. So I'm going to just kind of show you all the shit we're making. You know, the product is just a manifestation of the brand and our story. If you're building a brand, or if you're just following along because you love the story, Origin could build anything, you know, as far as product is concerned. What we chose to build was the thing that used to be built in Maine and New England, which is footwear and apparel. We chose that because that's what belongs here. Like that was the foundation of New England and the foundation of America. With industrialization came the mills, the woolen mills and factories, the denim mills in Manchester, New Hampshire, Muskeg Mills, Bates Mill, Bass Shoe Company, and all those big brands made their shoes here too, and boots. And it's all been stripped away. So that's what we had to bring back to life. And it's been a fun journey since, I don't know, when we built the factory, 2012, I guess. Next year will be 14 years of making in America. And so when I walk into these factories, it never ceases to amaze me how far we've come from this simple idea, which sprung out literally from the woods of Maine. I say that, I romanticize about it, but literally from the woods, this little timber frame factory and this movement sprung out from. But the product is what we build, and we do it without compromise, and we're trying to get further out on our timeline. We'd like to be 12 to 18 months out. We're still, only 6 to 8 months out, and so everything's still pretty crammed, pretty cramped. But anyways, I'm gonna bring you through. I'll probably give you a little bit of a tour too. Yeah, let me do that. I'll give you a little bit of a tour of the jiu-jitsu plant and then the footwear plant. And while I give you the tour, we'll also look at some of the product. So stay with me. I'm gonna freaking grab a cappuccino here and get to it. All right, we got to start here. I'm gonna give you a tour of this plant here, but let's start right here because this is a cool piece of art I had done years ago. That is the Gadsden Rattler, and yes, that's George Washington riding it in an Origin gi. That's a black belt. The two of Washington ships here, and what we're doing is we're pulling this loom back. All right, and that is that loom that we rescued from the Bates Mill. This is my father-in-law Joe, myself, John Milan, DeDeco, my brother Brian Littlefield there. And you can see that, we look like we did look. This is when we moved into this facility. After we moved out of the woods, out of that timber frame factory, we purchased this building and then turned it into a factory. I'm gonna try to get this quick because I don't want this video to be a half an hour long, but it might be. So this factory here, this apparel factory is 2 floors, this upper floor, and then there's a lower floor. And this was built during the Cold War, and that's why it says fallout shelter, because it's a freaking fallout shelter. That's freaking cool, all right? Like, that's badass, that our Maine jiu-jitsu factory, and the only thing we make here now is jiu-jitsu. We make jiu-jitsu gis, we make rash guards, we make jiu-jitsu no-gi shorts, and that's it. We don't make anything else here. All right, so here we go. That's a roll-to-roll heat press. We sublimate fabric with artwork. That goes through this machine, which is a laser cutter. Good morning. And then that gets squirted through the wall, and that gets turned into rash guards. These printers print the artwork on them, all right? So all of our rash guard manufacturing happens. Julia, say what's up. What's up? All the rash guard manufacturing happens right here, all right? Now, obviously the coolest part of Origin is the looms, because it all started with the looms. These are new modern looms that we use here, where we weave our jiu-jitsu gi material for the jackets. This is another loom. So these are like modern, innovative looms. Toyotas. And that's a warp tying machine right there, which ties new yarns onto old yarns, which is crazy. These machines are, whoever came up with these machines, wild, wild, wild shit. This is another big heat press. This is a Monte Antonio heat press. Look at how massive this thing is. It's gotta be freaking, I don't know, close to 15 feet long, and that pre-shrinks the fabric. And then in the corner, we have the old looms, right? This is one of the looms that we brought back from the brink of extinction, okay? This was built right around the year of my birth, old. And now I'm gonna show you the first one. The first one we rescued back in the day. We haven't pulled it out of here yet. When we open our first real factory store, I want to put it in there, maybe in Boston. We'll do like a flagship location, but I want this to be the centerpiece. This is it right here. This is that first loom. It's not running anymore. It's obviously been replaced, but that is the loom that started it all. And this downstairs, this bunker down here, it sits underground, which is really cool. So all the folks down here, they're highly skilled. They can jump between all the different machines. They're cross-trained. They can sublimate, they can cut, they can embroider, they can sew. It's a really, really efficient production line. This is a laser cutter, so after the fabric is woven, we can cut the jackets out. And then this is our whip right here for Jiu-jitsu gi jackets. And then, you're back. And then this is our embroidery, where we do all the embroidery on the jackets on these machines. Morning. And then this is a knife cutter where we cut all the pants. So everything happens here. Either we weave the fabric ourselves, or in the case of our rash guards, we have a partner here in New England that's knitting that for us. And everything is 100% domestic, which is wild. Obviously, once everything, all the textiles are made, if it's a gi, then it comes back upstairs and it goes into the sewing floor. And so, coming back through, there's Greg, employee number. What employee number are you?
Like 4.
Number 4? He showed up one day and never left. Literally.
I'm like a leech. I said, Pete, you got a job for me? Nope. I'm like, well, gotta find something.
Yeah.
It worked out.
It did.
I mean,
true story. What year was
better
that?
for me than you, but.
I think it worked out pretty good. What year was that?
2014.
2014. Greg showed up and never left. Now he runs the jiu-jitsu plant, and he's one of my purple belts too, which is cool. So anyways, that is the jiu-jitsu plant. Things we're working on here that I'm excited about. We just started manufacturing belts. They're double cotton core, so they have American cotton. This is what they look like. These are purple belts, obviously, and there's two cotton cores inside the belt. They're really phenomenal, rugged, durable, and of course we make gis every day. The best gis in the world by far, hands down, bar none. Take my word for it, they're the best. So if you train jiu-jitsu, you gotta get one. All right, next stop, footwear, where I'm gonna stop and show you some of the new product that we're working on, which I'm really excited about. All right, so next is the footwear plant. Of course, I can't bring you to our apparel plant because that's in North Carolina. But one of the important kind of key call-outs for our long-term strategic vision in menswear, which you've heard me talk about, is American heritage is kind of one vertical. Casual is a vertical, and smart casual is a vertical. The goal for us as a brand is to be able to hop between these 3 pillars effortlessly. To go from, I don't want to have to go into my closet and think about, I just got to know if I'm going into the weekend, if I'm going into a business meeting, if I'm going out to dinner. Like, my black Delta jeans are going to work for everything, and I can swap out my Statesman Chelsea boots for lace-up Lincoln toe cap boots, or Ironside work Chelsea boots. depending on the environment I'm going into or what I'm doing, I think the key call out for us is it needs to be effortless. As a dude, I don't want to have to think about what I'm wearing. I just want to think about where I'm going and know exactly where I need to go to kind of match the look for that wearing occasion. So we're really focused on wearing occasions. I'm going to go to the boot plant. I want to show you some of these styles and how they work together within those 3 pillars. So I'm pulling in right now. Bear with me. All right, so just to kind of level set what I'm talking about right now. For instance, I have these black Delta jeans on right now, and I have iron side boots, right? So I'm kind of like a little bit mixing and matching because I have stretchy black Delta jeans, which are freaking phenomenal. Ironside Chelsea boots. It's fall in Maine. I can go and cut wood if I need to, or I can go to work. MOAB jacket, which is a little classier, but can be used as a work jacket or a lifestyle jacket. All I got to do is swap out these boots with Statesman Chelsea boots, and the look changes. Now I'm ready to go to the office. I'm ready to go to dinner, right? That's what I mean by effortless. So this is the boot plant. This is our Jiu-jitsu plant is about 20,000 square feet. This is about 17,000 square feet. We have all of our raw materials. Footwear fulfillment is down there, so all of our stock is down there. And then this is all of our raw materials here. So we have soles. Our soles we make by Merrimack and Vibram, all made in the US, obviously. And then this is where all the leather gets cut for all the different product, right? And whether that is sandals or boots, we cut it all there. Working backwards, we have finishing, bottoming, which means we're gonna attach the soles to the boots. We have lasting, which means that we're making the form of the boot in here, and then we have stitching. Pretty cool process here. But what I want to show you is, in this footwear offering, is some cool styles we're working on. Some really cool styles. And stay with me, because I'm also going to show you the sneaker that we've been working on. So let me see if I can do this. Interrupting Dylan's meeting with Andy, but whatever. All right, let me see here. Let me do this.
Yeah, no, I plan on getting another one in, but
So this, do you have one of the Chelsea boots here? Black, oh you do, black Chelsea boot.
All right.
Perfect.
And I have, please, Andy. I have about 4,500 pair on order.
So, check this out. How do I want to do this?
Yeah.
All right, check this
So
out.
it should be good once you show
This is
up.
so cool.
I placed a bad order because I was getting ready for
So,
depending on certain things you might have, plus the holiday season.
for the effortless look, to go from like a iron
I
side,
still will, but I'm just saying.
I could drop
So you
into
said 12 week lead time.
basically a
Some of our vendors take
Chelsea
off their Thanksgiving.
Statesman boot, right? Changes the look completely. And then in the, I think the spring of next year, we're going to launch these other two styles, which is a Lincoln cap toe, right, on a lifestyle last, and a Coronado. This is just a plain toe, right? So you have a couple of options there, which are pretty cool. So we'll be able to jump between lifestyle boots, right? 1, 2, 3. Great. You want to slip on, you're lazy like me, hit, or you want that clean aesthetic. And then you'll be able to jump between the same thing in more work boots. So obviously we have this in a regular soft toe and a steel toe. Or you could jump into, let's say, a mock toe. So these are more American heritage. where the other boots are more casual or business casual. Makes sense? And then the magic in this, the magic is to then be able to jump into something like this, like a sneaker, which changes the look again. Think about that. The same thing I'm wearing, my jeans, blue jeans, black jeans, whatever it is, MOAB pants, and my footwear changes the whole look. Footwear is the thing that changes the look, right? Obviously your shirt, what are you wearing, a Henley or a polo or whatever, or the jacket, but footwear is a big thing that changes the look. So all of a sudden I'm going into casual, right? And this is a sneaker we're working on. This is our MOAB fabric. We're gonna do this in a bunch of variations because we have lots of colors of MOAB. We might do a gray or a charcoal or black, might do a blacked out version. So this is something we're bringing to life for spring. So it's not that we're trying to launch all this product all at once. What we're trying to do is give our professional patriot, our guy, and I'm just giving you our playbook. This is the origin playbook, right? So no one's going to follow us where we're going 100% made in America without compromising our own factories. Like, it's pretty crazy what the team's doing here, but it is our playbook. And we want to try to cover down on that 365-day wearing occasion. Like, whatever he's going to wear throughout his day, 7 days a week, we're trying to bring that to life and then do it on a seasonal calendar, you know, fall, winter, spring, summer. And we're very close to it, but we're pushing so damn hard, probably a little bit too hard, because some things are going to break in the process. What I mean by that is it's not going to go exactly the way we planned it. But I'm just really stoked. I'm really bullish on the whole footwear plan, our apparel plan. It's really starting to come to life, and I don't know how to explain like the fulfillment I get from like in a short, I mean, shit, we started manufacturing in 2013, and like in short, like 12 or 13 years, all we were able to do, and what is this going to look like in another 10, 12, 15 years? Like, I have no idea. It doesn't even matter. I know we're building America's next big brand. That 100% I know. I know it's going to be difficult to follow us where we're going because everyone says it can't be done and it shouldn't be done, and you're crazy for doing it. But I know we got to stick to who we are and live what we make and build what we believe in and stay core to those core principles. That's really important. And all of the product we're bringing to life, it truly does that. And so I couldn't be more excited for kind of this next phase of business. It's just so damn, so much fun, you know, to be able to do this. So anyways, that's the vlog for the day. I hope you enjoyed those tours. And also, I didn't even talk about the MOAB jacket like I wanted to. I have another appointment, but we're launching this for pre-order. And it's probably, actually it's launched. This is launched for pre-order by the time this video goes up. We're doing this in a timber, dark brown timber, and a navy and a gray. And this is one of my babies, this product. Once we made the pants, I was like, we have to make this textile into a jacket, just because it's so comfortable. It's a jacket you can wear all day long, and it's got like stretch in it, a little bit of stretch, and so it moves with you all day. It's super suede, which means it's really soft, you know, feels like unicorn fur. No one's ever felt unicorn, and so I can just imagine this is what a unicorn feels like. Super soft, suede, and really right for the season. So these are on pre-order. We just put them on the line, so they're being made right now. We'll start shipping them next month. I think next month. I'm not exactly sure, but you should definitely go and get in on that because we are going to run out. I know we're not making enough. All right, that's it. Hey, ask any questions. I'm actually going to do a YouTube live soon too, so I can really open the forum and I'll probably do that through Origin's YouTube channel. But ask any questions you want. Today is about product. It's about product life cycle. It's about positioning, casting vision and living into that, and taking risk on the things you believe in. But post any questions below you have for me, and I will answer them. All right, peace.